Well, there we go. I've been talking to myself for 5 minutes. Welcome in, everybody. It is a viewer suggestion. It is Wednesday. We're drawing a rugby. It's almost Christmas. You're pretty much caught up now. I hope everybody had a good week. If you've not had a chance to submit your character for today's drawing, please feel free to add it to the chat now. I'll put it on the list. Let's give him a Santa hat. It's Santa hat time. We're gonna have to do our Patreon stream too here pretty quick. So that'll be fun. Am I picking up my own audio? Let's try that. That's probably better. Hopefully that's better. If not, let me know. There should be an echo. But if there is, please let me know. Yeah, sit up properly. Maybe I should get the yoga ball. Bust out the yoga ball. Oh, I did not sleep well last night. Had like 4 hour. Well, no, I went to bed at like 4:30. Not on purpose. I just couldn't sleep. It was rough. I don't like these crab legs. I gotta figure out a better way to draw crab legs. Let's do a quick check here. Yeah, we're doing good. Okay. Crabs are so weird looking. Really, the pictures are like most of the crab. And then it's like a shape like this. Like this is their little legs. So really I should be drawing like something like that. For those of you that don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Jordan, welcome in. I'm working on a crab-based tower defense game. And I'm so slow. I'm getting like one script a week updated, and I need to update like 10 more, so I want to get it on Steam by the end of the year, but it's not looking like it's going to happen. I'm going to try. I'm still going to try. I do have family coming to town, which usually means I have more time to myself, because they are enthralled with the child. So I might get more done. Who knows? I've also been trying to get more sleep, which had been working until last night. Alright, well, that's good enough crab. Let's get on to the list. Corvus, welcome in.
Hello.
Oh, that was weird.
What's weird?
Somehow I heard myself louder than I heard you.
I have no idea.
Yep, that was weird.
Do you still hear yourself?
No, nope, you're good now. Okay. I'm going to the list. How are you today?
I was okay. I was feeling with my volume stuff the other day because for some reason I had everything turned to 100 and I still couldn't hear anything. I was like, so I went through the mixer and it's like, why is it really low? And I turned everything, not everything up, but I turned like some stuff up.
Gotcha. No, you sound better.
Okay.
Just now you sound better.
Because it was like, I normally don't have YouTube videos at max volume while also having my laptop on max volume. It's like, okay, something's wrong. I know my hearing ain't that bad.
I think the boy turned my speakers up. Talk now.
Hello, hello.
That's much better. Okay. Yeah, the boy cranked up my speaker volume. I was like, what happened here? Okay. What am I doing? Oh yeah, rolling some dice. Let's get to it.
Yep.
Why are you over here?
I will not be hanging out with my friends this weekend.
Oh, okay.
Sadly.
Crab is delicious. I've never had crab before, but I like shrimp and crawfish. If you've never had it, how do you know it's delicious? Can't imagine why I wouldn't like crab. I like imitation crab. Imitation crab tastes... I don't think it tastes anything like crab. But, I don't know. It's weird. Imitation crab.
I think it depends on the type of crab you're eating.
It could be, yeah. Maybe I've had a lot of like Dungeness crab from places I've worked because that's a pretty common one.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally just found right off the coast there.
Yep. Crab. Look at him in Bionic.
I feel like the crab we're most likely to find will be like blue crab, Chesapeake Bay crabs, which I guess would be full crabs.
I somehow lost the list. There it is. Thank you for dumping out the dice.
You're welcome.
Good job, kid. A goblin rogue. Easy peasy. Sorry, say that again?
He just threw a bunch of cow drops for you.
Yep. Please don't play with this. Yeah, you don't need to play with glass jars. Alright. I'm so sleepy. Goblin rogue, huh? I haven't drawn a goblin rogue in a little while. Potato. I don't know what I'm doing, but it seems funny, so I'm gonna keep doing it for a minute. My brain's fried. Just what it would have. Wait, crab, in my opinion, is good. Just why does it have to be so hands-on? I see what you're saying. Yeah, there's a few like crab pot places around here that they just give you a cracker and a mallet. They're like, have fun, and then they just dump a bunch of crabs on the table. Too expensive. Too expensive. I really like how they drew Knot in the Mighty Nine cartoon. They did a really good job.
I think Knot would have been the easiest to like animate.
Maybe.
Because like Knot, like in
Tiny
a
little
lot
rubber.
of the art is very like cartoonishly animated.
Mm-hmm. Crab is such a
Or
large
Drew.
money bear. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I mean, she's the most cartoony, right?
Mm-hmm. Like her and Jester, I feel like would have been like most easy to like bring to a cartoon.
Crab does have a large money barrier, especially around here. Like, it's stupid. Um, it's like you can go to the store and get relatively well priced crab, but then if you go to like a farmer's market or something, it's like, oh yeah, $125 a pound. It's like, no, that's impossible. I don't know how people are buying this. Go get crabs in the water. It's free. You pick one up. That's nice. Yeah, I think you can get crab crab licenses here as well. I've never done it. I don't really like crab.
Crab pots. You don't like to see bugs?
No,
I think we discussed this.
we have, yeah.
You think it's just an excuse to eat loads of butter, and I would argue otherwise.
I personally don't like crab enough to not douse it in butter, so that means I don't actually like it.
Where? Let's see.
My dad is a big shrimp seafood guy. So like for Christmas and stuff, he'll do steamed crab legs or little shrimp cocktails. But he grew up just like freezer crab because lived in Idaho, which that's how you get it.
Yeah.
And so like whenever he comes out here, I always try to cook for him because like I can cook it. I'm just not a big fan of eating it. Like when we did our crab pots last year, I just stuffed it full of potatoes and corn, like corn on the cob and sausage, so that's what I ate, and I just gave the crab to everybody else. If crab didn't want to be buttered, why does it taste better with butter? Everything tastes better with butter.
Yep. I'm just saying there's other ways of enjoying crab.
Sure.
Besides just drowning it in butter.
I mean, you say that, but like,
I mean,
I was gonna say, dang it, I can't think of the word. What's the word? One of these things. Not a crab patty.
crab cake?
Crab cake. There we go. Crab cake is just crab and butter and crackers. Done.
I don't think butter is really involved. I think it's just an egg.
Let's look it up.
Because I had a lot of crab cakes when I was in Virginia. Huge monster crab cakes. Like, this is a meal. I enjoy this.
Formed into patties and cooked, pan frying, baking, broiling, deep frying cakes, blah, 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 blah. Lemons. Tartar sauce. I like it. One of the places that I worked made Dungeness crab cakes. And then we would serve it with a side of butter. Like a big melted butter.
Yeah, that just sounds wrong to me. But
Dip. Eggs, mayonnaise, mustard, old bay, celery, parsley, large bowl combined. Grab mix in the panko. Yep. Yeah, no butter. Oh, and then you fry it in butter. Okay.
yeah, I was like probably fried in butter, but like I don't consider that like the butter is part of the recipe.
Right. I was thinking it was more incorporated into the recipe.
Yeah, that would just make it too soupy.
It would make it more of a cake than. I love croquettes. Don't get me wrong. So like, I do think the crab cake is a proper use of crab. I think that's a great way to eat it, and crab cakes are good. I just don't like crab. So I've recently been making grilled cheese sandwiches with garlic butter. Good idea. No regrets. The garlic butter is pre-made, store-bought. You can make it yourself for super cheap. You just it's kind of a pain in the ass. Like, you have to make a lot of it is the problem. But I love making garlic butter, and it's really good. I use it for a lot of stuff.
There's really no point in just making a little bit. Just like
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same amount of effort for a small amount or a large amount.
Yeah.
And if you have like a stand mixer, you kind of need to make a certain amount just to make it mix well. Otherwise, you got to do it by hand, and that is not worth the effort. Buy it from the store.
Yeah.
I can't decide what kind of goblin mouth to give this goblin thief.
There's only one ever type of goblin mouth, just really wide and with too many teeth.
But is it lots of tiny teeth or lots of like fewer bigger teeth? Are we doing sharp teeth? Are we doing nasty teeth? Are we doing sexy goblin? There are many options. That is one of my favorite Mighty Nine quotes. When Knock gets punched in the face, and then Caleb's like, "Oh, I think it's actually better." Might have been Ford that said it, but I remember laughing my ass off when that happened.
I'll probably Ford.
It was probably Ford. All right, here's what you do for a grilled cheese. You take your grilled cheese, you take your bread, and you throw your garlic butter down, and you put down your first piece of toast. And then you put down a little bit of pesto, like just a very smidge of pesto, and then the cheese. And then you also start frying a tomato on the side. And then when this is about like starting to get melty, put your other piece of bread on after you add the tomato. I said that in a weird order. Fry the tomato, put it on, then put your bread on, then flip it. Or you can flip the other bread on, put a little pesto on it, put the tomato on that, and then flip the cheese on top. That works too. That's probably a better idea. But then you have to have enough space to cook both at the same time. So it's super good.
Is it good? I guess.
Another alternative is to just do your, I mean, like the classic, which I love, is tomato soup and grilled cheese. Which is basically what you're doing. So if you make the cheap, shitty tomato soup, add a little pesto to it instead. That's super good. Gives a little zip, little zazz.
Little pizzazz.
What do y'all think of butter noodles? It's effortlessly simple, but melted butter and pasta would serve it with shrimp and parmesan. Yeah, it's good, super good. I worked at 3 Italian restaurants. No, just 2 Italian restaurants. And butter noodles is like a go-to server staple because it's just fast and cheap and great. So, yeah, really good.
That's often just my lunch Sundays is just buttered noodles.
Yesterday I made the boy butter rice, just basically the same thing. You start you steam the rice in a pan, pre-cooked rice. It's already cooked, like I cooked it yesterday. The day before, and then I reheated it for lunch. A little bit of rice, a little bit of butter, and then a little bit of chicken stock. Put the lid on as soon as it starts getting steamy and nice. You throw in some Parmesan cheese in there, and then just let it stir it up till it gets kind of gooey. Super good. Super good. Super easy.
Just making a risotto.
Yeah.
At that point.
Yeah. That's basically all you do.
I have mixed feelings about risotto personally. I'm I like it, but
it's just rice.
Yeah. I hate how people kind of make it out to be this great thing. It's this is just chicken stock, wine, sometimes, and mushrooms.
Really?
It's always mushrooms. And I don't like. I like mushrooms, just not in rice.
Yeah. The thing with risotto is that, and the reason that it's, I think, had so fancy in the way that it is because you basically are making single serving rice. So it's made to order versus other restaurants that you make a giant batch of rice and then just serve people that. So it's the snooty way to make rice, because it's just single serving.
Which just seems so ineffective. You can make big batches of risotto.
Oh yeah,
I've done it.
100%. That's the.
it's so ridiculous to me.
It's the same kind of thing with like for a lot of these cooking shows. Always talk about risotto because it's like it's a basic staple that can be done really well, kind of like eggs, and it's like if you can't cook this, you just kind of suck. And it's like, well, fuck you. But
Yeah.
it really just takes time. That's all it is. Risotto is just a time management. Can you make it thing?
Yep.
And then it's like I put $400 like pork belly in it that's from 200 years ago. It's like, great, you made rice and pork. Good job.
It's also annoying, like, because, like, I get, like, oh, some recipes, like, there's, like, a technique involved. I'm like, yeah, there's a technique in the making, but it's not, like, a massive skill barrier.
No, it's it's like I said, it's a timing thing. Like you have to.
Yeah.
Can you? I honestly think a lot of places also do it just because it seems like a lot of work because you have to pay attention to it. It's like, oh, I gotta make sure it's creamy and nice. So it's a weird skill cap thing. I eat instant rice with beans, steak, chicken, and pork chops. Yeah, that's great.
Nothing wrong with that.
My favorite, I used to work at a Peruvian place, and they would make a cowboy skirt steak, which is just like beer marinated skirt steak, and then it would be served with white beans or white rice and beans. And oh my god, I love it! Like it's so simple and so good, and I'll make that all the time. When I used to eat meat more, I don't eat meat as much anymore. But does risotto mean tomato? I don't think so. I think it's a specific kind of rice.
Yeah, there is a risotto rice, which I think is like also called arboreal rice.
Short grain rice, yeah, arboreal. Yep, you're right. Which I used to make sushi. Because it's fine. It works.
Yeah, you just sushi rice is a short grain rice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big fan of like Korean rice, so which is another type of short grain rice, but it's like a short grain sticky rice.
Okay.
And I love sticky rice.
Yeah, I make sticky rice like once or twice a week. It's great. I struggled with it for a long time, trying to make a good sticky rice, but
yeah,
I think I got it now. Make rice balls every now and again with like tuna fish. It was really good. I used to make them like California style with imitation crab, but now I just make rice balls and sushi rolls with. I just make tuna fish, spicy tuna fish. It's so good. Most risotto recipes I've seen call for tomato paste or sauce. Are you making Spanish rice?
like paella. I know I said it wrong.
Key ingredients include broth, butter, onion, and Parmesan cheese.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know where you get the tomatoes from. Lauren will come in. I'm a big fan of Spanish rice, which is a great, like, next day rice dish to make. That has tomatoes in it. Hello, fellow art lovers from across the pond. Welcome in. You're still in bed? Lucky you. That sounds nice. I'm jealous of your bedtime. What horrible thing should we do to Druid's character?
Oh. I have no idea.
He enacted the curse on the dagger, which is kind of fun. I've not had another player do that yet. So I'm excited.
Wait, what do you mean? Sorry.
I mean, you guys saw what happened, right?
Yeah, but he didn't do it on another one of those, did he?
No, no,
now,
no,
Now
no.
I'm
No,
I
like
was a little confused by that statement. Sorry, I was like, wait.
so.
I don't
Every
remember
time I've
Druid
given
attacking
somebody
us.
this dagger, every time I've given somebody this dagger in a game, they use it once
Uh-huh.
or twice, figure out that like it does something weird, and then never touch it again, ever. Druid has been consistently using it, which is great. Hey, hey, hey! Do not draw on the TV, kid. That is not appropriate. You can draw on the table. You have art books. Yeah, that's what the books are for. Do you need a new page? Sorry, 1 second. He's sitting next to me drawing in a book with his markers, and I look over and he's gone. He's just climbed up on the bookshelf trying to draw on the TV. Like, don't do that.
Dear Lord.
I mean, it's not a high bookshelf. He can just kind of reach it, but
Oh.
he had to prop himself up to try to draw on it, which is when I caught him. It's 10. It's almost 11 o'clock here. Yeah. So. Hey, you can't just change out the marker and then draw on the TV again. I told you no.
He's like, but.
But it's a different color.
Exactly.
Yeah, no. So some things have happened for Druid. So this week is probably just
yeah.
going to be a cleanup. But
Therapy episode.
yeah. He did kind of murder that guy.
Oh yeah, he definitely murdered poor John Hammond.
Druid said that in the other call, and I was like, "What? No, you didn't kill anybody." And then I was like, "Oh wait, yeah, I guess so." He's kind of dead.
Yep.
Hey, don't draw on the bookshelf either, please. No.
Unless that you admitting that John Hammond was actually dead the whole time, and then it should be fine.
I could do that, but I'm not gonna.
I feel like that'd be cheaping Druid out on the trauma.
No. I think Druid did everything right, and I think we're fine.
I just thought it was.
Kid, please draw on your book. You don't need to draw on the TV. You don't need to draw on the fridge.
It was just a little for me. I
Marcus.
was like, I don't know what to say. We were all yucking it up, and then it's just I stab him and he falls out the window. I'm like, what?
Oh, I guess you guys didn't. Okay, maybe I didn't do that the right way. No, you guys will have to figure it out. You guys will have to figure out what's going on.
We know, he's had the shadow stuff, and he's and you described him eating the soul of John Hammond.
Yeah,
But it's
I'm excited.
well, you told Druid, message me, and your decision, but don't tell anyone else, and
Yeah, I think that's where the confusion
do what
comes
you're
in.
gonna do. So you definitely have more information than we do.
Yep. So I'll stop talking, and you guys can figure it out on Saturday.
I mean, it's fine. I don't know if I'm really able to figure it out. I only figured out your one tea time thing out of sheer dumb luck.
You solved my to me obvious rizzle with dumb luck. That's fine. That's a legitimate way to do it. I was a little worried about the jump rope went off on a tangent. Is this important in the book? And I'm like, no, please stop. I worry about that sometimes. I really have to be careful about information I give party members. Here's a 10-page report. Figure it out. Does Druid normally draw with you on stream? I can't usually tell him apart from Corvus. Yeah, Corvus is always just talking. Druid will draw from time to time.
Yep. And then
every world should have its own goblin. They all deserve love across the plains. I would argue. I mean, that's an interesting way to look at it. I kind of like that. But I would say that all goblins are goblins, and they just manifest differently depending on where they live. So I like to think that goblins are kind of like not extraplanar, but like polyplanar. Goblins just exist everywhere. They're like worms.
I started playing Elden Ring again in hopes of like actually finally beating it.
Nice.
And I was like, I'm gonna beat the DLC bosses first, and I'm just like, I'm at the final boss, and I'm like, I forgot how this game plays. So
Yeah.
this is gonna be a while.
I've not beat Elden Ring yet, and I probably won't.
Oh yeah, like I am super close. Like being the base game. Like I had just like 2 bosses in my way.
Some of my friends did beat the game, but like the problem with it, to me, and the reason I don't really care to beat it, is because you basically have to enact your own level of difficulty to it, and at that point, I don't care. Because like a lot of my friends are like trying to beat it sub level 120. Like if they can beat the game under level 120, then they feel like they've achieved the game. And then I have some other friends that beat the game at like level 400, and it's like, okay, like you just cakewalked it. That's great. So
Yeah.
I fought the.
Go ahead. Oh, go ahead.
No, you first.
I was just gonna say there's gonna be some people who would argue, oh, you didn't beat the game really because you had help from some, like, your spirit summons.
Yeah.
I was like, they were put in the game to help people. You not using it is a dumb handicap that you have applied to yourself.
Yep.
So,
I mean, and that's why it's, for me, I don't really care about beating the game, because I just I played through it as much as I could by myself with my friends. And then it's like, I don't want to use the spirit summons because they make the game like weird.
well,
so
also,
like,
you can't use them, like when you have people.
Yeah, that's like
co-op.
So a lot of my friends, we were playing co-op, and what would happen is we'd hit a boss and like it would be too tough, and they're like, I'm just gonna go beat it by myself, and it's like, okay, like
yeah, because
it's just because it's easier to play the game by yourself, which is sad.
Well, the big reason is how many people were normally like y'all playing with?
4.
Like 3, 4?
Yeah, 3 or 4.
No. That's basically impossible because the boss would have like quadruple health.
Yep. So we were playing out with the 4-player mod, and we got to the end boss and we couldn't beat it because it kept glitching out, and it sucked. And we're like, whatever. And so some of my friends were like, I'm just gonna go try to do it by myself. And it's like, that's fine. So I go do that, but like I think we're good. There was one, the big like beastman boss, like the
Malekith?
I think so. He's like the big boss before you fight the end boss, like the last zone. I can't remember who it was.
Does he look like a werewolf with black armor?
Yeah, I think
Malekith.
so. We kept fighting him, and there's like a transition.
Yeah.
Halfway through the fight, and what would happen is we'd get him to that transition, and then it would kick somebody, and then because it kicked somebody, his health would kind of reset, and then they wouldn't be able to rejoin, and so we'd have to keep fighting him with 4-player health, glitching out because like his health would just keep going back and forth, and unable to, like, someone would always get kicked out and not be able to beat him, and so it's just like, this is stupid. It got really frustrating. But
yeah. I think that's a particularly bugged fight about that.
yeah. Just does something weird with the mod.
Yeah.
Okay. I drew a little cultist rogue. I've been drawing this goblin for a while. I'm gonna move on. What do you got? You got a book? Is that a good book? You see the penguins? Yeah. Penguins. Okay. I'll put that over there. Most common ancestry like rats of the multiverse. Exactly, yeah. That's what I feel like goblins are. The goblins from the Spiderwick Chronicles look like toads. Oh, that's weird.
Firework Chronicles were weird.
I don't know what that is. Is that a book series?
It's. I don't know if it was an actual book. I just know it as a movie.
Gotcha. Bunny druid with a carrot staff. Do I draw a real bunny or do I draw a sexy bunny?
It's all on you.
Whoa, kid. What are you doing? You want to take your boots off? You done with the boots? Not done with the boots? We'll be right back 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. What is the tonic? Draw steel between sun and shadow. Four-winged bug dude. Gave him a bottle of water and a cup of water, and he just threw it on the floor and ran out of the room. Jackalope druid.
So they added in the DLC. They added a new roar spell. It's a bear.
Like you turn into a bear?
So, like there's like this big giant spectral bear that appears over your head and starts roaring.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I love it. It's so dumb.
I also saw some like eldritch bullshit teleport that people were using to like glitch around the game. I haven't played it.
There is a small teleport spell, but like it probably is fine for like those speedrunner people, but like if you're trying to use it to like, oh, I'm gonna like use this to dodge out of the way,
not great.
No. because your like hitbox is still there until you like reappear.
That makes sense.
So I think it hasn't been the problem with the Dragoon.
Yeah.
Where like your hitbox is still there, but like you're not there.
It drives me crazy. In Final Fantasy 14. I did have to program that myself in in the game I'm making, because I'm like, I wanted a Dragoon jump. It does cause issues because like, does the game move your character over there? Do you delete your character? Like how do you handle going from spot to spot? And I think what I did is I launch the character into the air, and then I teleport them. I physically teleport them like from X tier to this point, and then it checks. Sorry, it checks for this, then teleports them, and then they fall. So it's like, doop, boop, boop. It's really, really strange. I had to write a specific, like a special code just for that move so that the camera didn't make you vomit. Because when I first did it, it was pretty violent. What's up, Harry? Can people not hear me? That would be really weird if YouTube's been not working the entire time. It looks like it should be fine. I hope.
We're also really bad at reading message.
Yeah. GG, welcome in.
So.
There's also a delay, so it might be that I said hello after you typed hello. You can hear me? Okay, cool.
Can you hear me now? But yeah, in the DLC, there's like this new bear roar spell, and there's like a enemy, or not an enemy. He's like a little mini boss, and he's just called the Red Bear, and he's like so obsessed with bears. Like he wears like a bear skin hat, and he has like bear claw weapons. It's like, this guy's awesome.
That's cool.
And like the little bits of like lore about him, like he's actually kind of gone a little crazy about bears.
Oh, you think?
But yeah, it's funny.
How did they do the DLC for this one? Are you in a painting? Or is it in the same world?
So it's sort of it's similar to like the painting thing, but like you're not in a painting.
Okay.
But you are like in a separate world. You apparently, it's believed, it's never outright stated, but like the world we're in, the DLC used to be part of like the base game, but got like removed, like ripped off and teleported somewhere else.
Okay, gotcha.
Because like you can like, people have overlaid the maps, and it makes like so much sense. Like, oh yeah, that's why like there's just sheer drops and cliffs everywhere.
Oh, you think the developers like designed this for the original game and just didn't put it in?
Maybe. Or like they had the initial design, and then they're like, how about we like design this new DLC like as if it was taken away from the original map.
World of Warcraft did that, which I think was really funny. Like they have their two different continents, and then they added like another continent here and another continent. And they just kept like filling in the map, and then they're like, "What if another world?" And they copied the map but changed it a little bit. It's like, it's a different timeline. I thought that was really funny. Like they did a really good job of keeping the world continuity together. So Elden Ring probably did a pretty good job of that too. Final Fantasy 14 was really, really sassy about that. Like their maps are not linear. How do you want to say that? You can walk from one of the big city states, like, and you have to traverse into different sections, but like you can actually walk all the way there, which is really cool.
They have like they have continuity.
Yeah. But then like at the end of the latest expansion, which this is spoilers, but whatever. it's really like you beat one of the end bosses, and he's like, "Have you guys even been across the sea yet?" And it's like, "No." It's like you haven't even explored the whole world. Get on that. And it's like, shit. So so that was pretty fun. So then with the new expansion, it was very much you have to take a boat to this other continent, and it's massive. So.
Yeah, I mean, if I was developing a thing, I don't know, I would like, because like you see the map of Eorzea, there's like a whole section where it's just covered in clouds. Like, how about we go there and remove those clouds?
Yeah, that's kind of what they did. That is kind of what they did for the new place.
But yeah, this is the barrel I was talking about.
Look at this. God, I did not miss this.
Yeah, I don't do PvP. It's dumb.
Wow. That's pretty good.
Yep.
That's pretty good. It's
They
funny.
actually buffed it because it was really bad.
Oh,
it did nothing.
It always blows my mind to think about Dark Souls and Armor Core, because they're made by the same people, and they're very similar games when you sit down and like look at how things are built. But they're different. They're different games. I feel like the closer we get, like through Bloodborne and into Elden Ring, we're getting closer and closer to Armor Core fighting styles. That clip you just sent me felt very much more like an Armor Core fight than it did a Dark Souls fight. Because in the first game, it was a lot of like slow swings. Dodging was very cumbersome to do. Like you had to time your dodges really, really carefully, which you still do in this game, but they're so much faster that it feels more like Armor Core to me now. Because Armor Core was all about sidestepping and dodging and just like and that's kind of where I feel like they're going.
Another thing is, so like with the new Night Rain stuff, they've been adding in like old bosses into Night Rain. So they recently added Artorias.
Okay.
And from the first Dark Souls game, and it's just like people are just struggling because like his move set is now like a Elden Ring move set, which is just like all his stuff sped up basically.
Okay. And
people are just struggling really hard because like fight him, and like they also brought in the Smelter Demon from Dark Souls 2.
That one's rough.
And like his moveset's really slow and telegraphed. And this one's just like, oh no, this is like Elden Ring speed. So it's just like, oh god, I can only imagine how difficult it is. Like, you know the moveset, but all the timing is just quicker. It's like,
It's just funny how that kind of stuff, like muscle memories, after you do it for so long. You go back and play one of those games and you die once or twice and you're like, oh yeah, I remember how this works now. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Please don't turn
one
off
of
my
my reasons I was struggling was
What did I just say, kid?
I never fought the last boss of the DLC at all. So I just don't know the moveset. I'm just like, oh god. And he's like super quick. He has like 2 phases. I've managed to get to the second phase, and it's like after images that like will hit you but not like hurt you, and then like the last bit will just kill you. It's just like, I hate this. I hate it so much.
Make sure I'm thinking of the same guy. Yeah, he has the butthole face.
Yep.
The butthole minotaur.
Yep. I mean, there's a lot of things that have butthole faces in that game.
Oh yeah. No, like
like all the giants.
The scary thing about Dark Souls 2 was the butthole face, and then Dark Souls 3 was all about the like just pushing vaginas on people. It's like, oh, you want the best heavy armor in the game? Your body's now a vagina. It's like, thanks game. I will.
I sadly have. I know more of like even though I've not played much of Dark Souls 2, I know more because I've watched people play it more.
Mm-hmm.
I know nothing about like 3. Other than like a few of the bosses. But that's like the extent.
It felt a lot, but similar. Like, I confused the two a lot.
Yeah. I forget there's like a giant rat boss in 2.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh yeah, there was a giant rat boss.
Okay, what else would a rabbit need? A rabbit druid. Check out my sweet carrots. Oh, I'm putting these on the same way. Hold on.
Your worst nightmare. A rabbit. Rabbit horses.
Yep. Would you rather fight one rabbit-sized horse? Wait. 100 rabbit-sized horse or one horse-sized rabbit?
Horse-sized rabbit, because it would, according to you, it would just be a rabbit.
That's true. Like, would it get big and then be aggressive? I mean, like, oh man, a giant rabbit would be terrifying. That's a tough one. I think I would fight a bunch of rabbit-sized horses. I think I could deal with that.
Yeah, because rabbits are not necessarily aggressive. Horses can get aggressive.
Sure. Wait, rabbits aren't rodents. But they have
No.
but they have perpetually growing
They're really
teeth.
long incisors.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
They're all
interesting.
lagomorph.
I watched a guy on Instagram talk about drawing monsters. And he was giving, like, don't draw the face like this, don't draw the eyes too big, don't give him a smile. And I was like, yeah, that's all really good information. And then the thing he drew was just weird. And I was like, good advice. I don't like your creature design. I don't know what to
I was thinking you were maybe like the guy talking about the guy who's been doing like realistic drawings of like centaurs and everything, like the muscle groups for centaurs.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah, on the blackboards or whiteboards.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, damn it. That's really good. Good content. Good content, friend. I feel like I should make this bunny. Yep, that's what I'm missing. So I've given him a normal person head with a tiny neck. Which rabbits have tiny necks, but they have big floofy bodies. So I feel like I need to poof him out a little more.
You need a bloom burl rabbit.
Yeah, those are great. Just big old fat jackrabbits. That looks better. I'm more happy with that. It feels more druidic now. I do want to make a bunch of magic cards for the Patreon members. I could do some Bloomburrow rabbits. That would be fun. I don't think anybody needs them, but... What's my next thing? Hopefully I'll be drawing a whole bunch of animals coming up, and apparently rabbits are important, so I'll be drawing more rabbits soon enough.
I know you probably didn't mean it like this, but it sounded like some disdain when you said that. More apparently rabbits are important.
Sorry.
It just sounded like you had said it with such like disdain for rabbits. It's funny.
I think in the card game that I'm drawing, that's all the stuff for. Rabbits are supposedly their like the aristocratic sect. To which, yeah, boo. Boo.
I mean, yeah, eat the rich.
Yep. Eat the rabbits.
I watched a 40-minute video yesterday of this one British comedian roasting British monarchs because I just hate royalty that much.
Yep.
It's like, yes.
No kings. No kings.
All these mediocre people.
Alright, I'm drawing the next one.
He would call Queen Elizabeth I kind of mediocre because she didn't fix any of the problems. She just kicked it down the road for James to fix. Yeah.
I don't want to belittle your sentiment. I have no idea who you're talking about.
Queen Elizabeth?
I care so little about them that I'm not sure which one that is. Is that the one that just died?
It's the only one that really matters.
Okay. Is that the one Doctor Who married? It doesn't matter. It really does. That's the problem. Is you could tell me more information about that person, and it's just my brain's eh. The best way to correct somebody is to forget them, which is also dangerous. So I get that that's not smart. An evil dark lord, but their head is a bird perched with a raven on it. What? An evil dark lord, but the head is a bird perch with a raven on it. Okay, got it. It's a bird piloting a scarecrow mech. Hey, where'd your shoe go? Did you lose a boot? This boy. This boy. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do something very similar to what I just drew. A big high collar. We're gonna do very uptight shoulders. Something like this. Which is the one that I don't know who the king is now. Charles. His mother was who?
Queen Elizabeth II.
Second, okay. So her mother? Or is this farther back?
Queen Elizabeth I was the queen in the 1500s.
Okay.
So she was during Shakespeare time.
Gotcha.
She's the one who never officially got married.
Okay.
And caused a bunch of problems.
Mary Antoinette was not a queen of England, right? It was France?
No, she was France.
Got it.
She was also not French. She was Austrian, ironically.
Kid, will you please sit down? Just back up and sit down. Whatever. As long as you're getting your stimulant, that's fine. He's sitting by the bookshelf, just pulling drawers, open and close, open and close. It's technically not doing anything wrong, but also, this could be better. We could be doing something better. Okay, so now that I have some context, you were saying that she didn't do anything, and that's...
Yeah, not all the problems that England was facing, she kicked it down the road, basically.
Politicians not getting anything done seems pretty par of the course to me.
Yep. One of her good moments was she helped defended she got everyone in gear to like fend off from like a Spanish naval invasion. But that was kind of it. She also kind of kicked off like England's like colonies in North America, but like I would argue that was a bad idea.
Yeah.
We didn't need to be here.
Imagine if they hadn't, we'd always speak Spanish. Well,
I mean,
that's not how that would work. Whatever, it's fine. I love it when they do like time travel things where they'll jump through and like, oh yeah, Germany took over the United States after World War II. It's like, and everything else just progressed exactly the same. Like, I don't think that would happen. Like,
no. Yeah, there's a game I don't have it, but I see people talk about called like Hearts of Iron 4. It's like it starts like right before like World War II, and there's like an alternate mod where it's called where like Germany won the First World War and like how would the world look after that.
Mm-hmm. They do I'm a big hater of the mirror world or mirror reality in Star Trek.
Yes,
and that's one of the reasons that I really hate it, because it like not only are you saying that like this one thing changed space travel, except all of the same people still exist in the same place, except this thing is different. It's like that seems highly unlikely. So that kind of paradox always makes me a little mad because it feels lazy. But
yeah.
What if we were evil? It's like, all right, fine, whatever. Be in an evil universe. Do what you want. Okay. What was Raven? It was supposed to be a Raven perched on this thing?
Yeah.
Hell Hydra.
Hell Hydra.
Hell Hydra. Same kind of thing.
Anarchy. Anarchy.
I think Flashpoint did a better job of that. But
I don't know what Flashpoint is.
DC did a mirror universe where Justice League was evil.
Flash thing?
Yeah. Flashpoint is one of those versions. Flash goes back in time and a whole bunch of shenanigans ensue. Superman accidentally landed in Russia and yada 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 yada.
Comrade. I would love to see Soviet Union Superman. That'd be hilarious.
I'm trying to think of what it's called. Red Sun? Is that what it's called? SON? Let me look it up. Yeah, Red Sun. Here, I'll post the...
Oh, of course they would name him Red Sun. It's everything that I needed.
I don't know why I've made this the chunkiest Raven.
Even Ravens are kind of chunky.
Give him a wizard hat.
They're a lot bigger than crows.
Yeah. Ravens are big.
Yeah. I would argue ravens almost border like bird of prey level of big.
Yeah, I mean, I think they have 4 to 5 foot wingspans.
At least some of them do.
5 feet, yeah. Big boys. They weigh approximately 4 pounds. Birds are so light. Ugh. Average height 22 to 27 inches. I feel like I've just drawn the Dead Cells guy, but instead of having a flame head, he's got bird.
I don't know what that is.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. It's a fun concept. It's a good it's a video game. It's a roguelike. And they did a really good job of making a world where the roguelike component is part of the world and it's fun. Like, so you're this basically undead demon flame that can possess dead bodies. So every time you get killed, you just get thrown back in the dungeon and you possess a new body. I'm like, beep. Please don't turn off my speakers. What are you doing? Do you need some attention? You need to play a game? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? How long have we been going here? About an hour? You want to draw? You want to draw, Papa? Come on. Do. What do you find? Piece of paper? F's in chat if you can hear me. F's in chat. We had 2 people come in and say hello and then just everyone vanished. I don't know what happened. We started talking about the aristocracy, that's what happened.
Yep.
Wait, how did that conversation start anyways? You were saying you were watching a comedian just like trash talking him?
Yeah, so during COVID, there's this British comedian. I can't remember his name.
Okay.
But if you ever watch QI, he's on there quite a bit.
Okay.
And he has a very like dry British voice. And during COVID, he was bored like everyone else was, so he started writing. And he decided to write a book on the mediocre kings of England.
That's pretty good.
And just kind of trashes like a lot of them.
Not Stephen Fry?
No.
I like Stephen Fry. Wow.
I get annoyed when he bashes religion in general. I'm like, we get it. You're British.
He's a British gay man, yeah. Religion has not been kind to them over there.
Yeah. I do like when he went after like the British Museum though. That was nice.
Yeah.
David Mitchell.
I think I might know who he is. struggling to draw wings today. Ravens always look really scaly to me, which I kind of dig. They just got cool feathers. Wham. Little beards. I forgot about the beard. Apparently there's a new Stargate coming out.
Stargate?
Stargate?
Really?
Yeah. The
what's it about? Is it like a movie or a show?
No, they got a TV deal. Oh, I say TV. It's a show. It's gonna be a show. And they got the original writer and director to make another. Yeah.
Amazon's heading it.
Mm-hmm. Super cool. I appreciate that because then that very much feels like they're not just trying to say reboot it. You know, it's like, hey, make more. It's like, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do that.
Because there have been a lot of spin-offs. Some have been fun, others not so fun.
I didn't know about Universe. I thought that was a game. Apparently it was a show. So, or was it a movie? I don't know. Either way.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
What if Star Trek Voyager, but Stargate?
Yeah. I watched like the first episode and it's like, nah.
Oh, really? Bummer. I was gonna say, like, with the new show coming out, I feel like I should rewatch the original series and then maybe check out some of those. Because I didn't watch much of Atlantis either, but
yeah, I did watch a fair bit of Atlantis.
I did not like the scientist. I hated him so much, which is unfortunate because the actor's really cool. Like, as far as I can tell.
Who the scientist reminds me of?
Who?
Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Yeah.
It's like, I know it's not the same person, but like it looks like Quentin Tarantino.
He has Tarantino energy for sure.
Yep. And can act, unlike Tarantino.
Was Jason Momoa in that for the entire run?
I don't know if he was in there for the entire run. I think he was there for a good bit of it. Because I don't think he's in like maybe the first couple of episodes, and then they find him.
No, but I mean, like, he stays for the series though, right?
I think so.
Okay.
I kind of forgot he was in it, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm done with that. Let's try to do one more here, and then I need to go give the kids some attention. He's been mildly supervised for an hour, and he's getting squirrely.
Also, apparently Atlantis just kind of ended.
Oh, really?
'Cause, yeah.
I think it ended with a movie, didn't it?
Maybe?
Or maybe it ended and then they added a movie later. I don't know. Gunslinger Tabaxi with Jaguar rosette patterns. Fighting fantasy World War I as a devil dog. Is a devil dog a pilot? What's the devil dog? I gotta look that up. United States Marine Corps coined during World War I. Okay. Damn it. Propaganda, man. It does some stuff.
Were you feeling pride seeing those pictures or something?
I was just like finding some like U.S. Marine Devil Dog propaganda recruitment posters.
Oh. Yeah.
All right, where should we put this bird, man? Not enough space? I am worried that we're gonna get into some argumentative stuff on Saturday.
Uh-oh.
I mean, just because Druid kind of killed a guy. Like, how are we gonna deal with that?
Yep.
I'm okay with a lot of hand waving.
I'm not prepared for it because I've never done conflict.
I mean, it doesn't have to be conflict either. It's just that's the thing is like you either have to accept what happened and just deal with like okay, or we have to actually like talk about it as a party in game. Mm-hmm. And that's like I said, I'm okay with a lot of hand waving, but it's like you guys have to figure out what the hell you're gonna do, right? That's the key point. So
you just killed a dude.
What the shit was that, man? Did you just melt into the shadows and stab that guy? I did indeed. Oh, damn it. I was going to make a really fat, chunky cat to make it look like a bulldog, but they wanted a jaguar. Jaguar. That is the fattest zoo jaguar I've ever seen. I still had a tab open for the smelter demon. Was not ready for butthole armor. What time is it? 11:30. Yeah, we got about 30 minutes. So. Where you going, kid? Ooh, what should we make for lunch today? Tuna fish sounds really good. We were just talking about that.
Tuna melts.
Ooh, tuna melt sounds really good. I could do that.
I sadly don't see. I've tried them a few times and I've never liked them.
Tuna melts are not a staple. What's another word for what I'm trying to say? They're lazy. They're a lazy thing to make in a restaurant because it's like, one, do you have tuna fish for some reason? If yes, tuna melts. Because you just sup black tuna, no, disgusting. Oh man, no, tuna's great. And so there are 1,000 ways to make them because you just make them with whatever you got. It's like, we need to get rid of this cheese. We're making grilled cheese and tuna melts today. Like, okay, here we go. I'm a big fan of like sharp cheddar. Sharp cheddar's a good one to do. Please don't turn off my speakers. I don't like it when you do that. What do you need? Do you need more snacks? No? You're just coming over to harass me? Okay. I think he wants something specific. So I am going to have to go after this one. What is it, boy?
Little Timmy's caught down the well again.
That's what it feels like. Butter. Butters. You got to make the right kind of butter. You got to toast the bread right. You got to use the right kind of bread. Sourdough. Oh, sourdough is good. Wheat is good. There's so many ways to make
I think
a tuna melt.
I think when I had them, they were using like not egg muffins, the English muffins.
Oh, that's
And
not.
I hate English muffins. There's nothing appealing about them at all.
I love me a good egg sandwich. Like a good breakfast sandwich. Sausage or bacon, cheese, and on an English muffin. It's about the only way I buy them for. Like the only reason I buy English muffins is for that reason.
Yeah. If I want like a breakfast sandwich, I'm gonna like go for like either a biscuit or a croissant.
Croissants are good. I have made so many breakfast sandwiches in my life. I don't know if I ever need to do that again. I like them and I eat them from time to time, but like I used to have to go in every Sunday and make several dozen of them.
Like
Oops. What am I drawing this on? Oh, that's fine. Breakfast sandwich is the best. Love them with toasted bagels. Bagels are pretty good too, yeah. There's a place in Moscow, Idaho. God, what's it called? It might just be called the Bagel Shop. I don't know. We called it the Bagel Shop. I can't remember what it's actually called.
Einstein bagels?
No. They had one of those too. But no, this place was right in downtown. So like Moscow's only like 2 streets. There's the street that goes to the university and like all that shit, and then there's the main drag. You come in town this way, you leave town this way, you turn left to go to the university, or you go to all the bars. Like that's what you do. So like so the bagel shop was right in between all the bars. And they were open until like 3 in the morning on purpose. And so you would go to the bars, get super hammered, and then go next door to this bagel shop. And they made amazing bagels, and they steamed them. And they're so good. They're so good. I figured out how to make them. And I don't have a steamer, but you can kind of cheat it with an air fryer if you do it right. You wrap them in tin foil and then steam the shit out of them. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Now I want to go get some bagels and do that. Maybe I'll do that when my family comes to town this Christmas. I don't have more of the story. It's such a good bagel shop.
Really like bagels.
It was, I mean, yeah. My family would come into town, and it's just like, whoop, we gotta go to the bagel shop. Because it's an excuse to go to the bagel shop, because it's so good.
So funny.
But if you want to do this at home, here's what you do. You make your bagel, and I mean like make the bagel. Like cream cheese, or I'm a big fan of doing like turkey. So it's like a sandwich. You can do a breakfast sandwich, but like turkey, avocado on it, maybe some mayo, whatever. And then wrap the whole thing in tin foil. Like, good. Wrap it good and tight. And then throw it in your air fryer for about 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes. And it makes the outside of the bagel like chewy and the inside super soft. It's so good. It's so good. Or just do that with butter. Just butter the bagel and then do it. It's a great texture. Einstein's just likes to like toast them. And it's like, toasted bagels, toasted bagel.
Yeah, anyone can toast the bagel.
Yeah. There is something really nice about a toasted sesame bagel with cream cheese, like way too much cream cheese, that I'm a fan of. I'm a fan of that. That was my go-to Einstein's. It's just a plain bagel with too much cream cheese. Italian style deli was my favorite place in the entire city for years before the pandemic made Frank retire. Ah, bummer, yeah. Breakfast sandwich that would last you 2 days? That's impressive. Jimmy John's used to be my jam. Because I could get a giant sandwich that would last me a few days. But now here in Seattle, it's like $26 for one of the giant Jimmy John sandwiches, and it's like, I don't need it that bad.
Yeah.
You're drawing a jaguar, not a leopard. Leopards have spots, and jaguars have rings around their spots. Did I not just... I typed in jaguar, and this is what I came up with. It says it's a jaguar from the St. Louis Zoo. Was I supposed to draw a leopard? With jaguar rosette patterns. Is that not what I'm drawing? I'm confused. I'm confused. I feel like you're saying one thing, but I'm doing the other. You're putting the rings around the spots? So there should be rings of spots. Is that what you're saying? Now I'm going to look up a leopard because I'm really confused. They are damn near identical. Jaguars generally have bigger spots. Having a hard time articulating it. Yeah, I'm confused too. Sorry. Just like
I personally can't tell them apart, really.
I think this is what you're mad at.
The
I think
circles?
that's what you want. Yeah, you want the circle knot in there. That seems to be the difference. No, yes. He's still confusing. You got it. Okay, now it's right. Gotcha. I think I smooshed his face. His neck should start up here. He should be much beefier. The helmet does some weird stuff. I think I'm gonna roll it. Maybe we, instead of giving him a big collar, I was trying to give him like an army jacket, but I can't talk about World War I army jackets without making people mad, so I'm just not gonna do it. Did I send you that weird shield yesterday?
Yes.
Okay. Sweet Jesus.
You've never seen those before?
I think I've seen like the gauntlet shields, but I've never seen one with all the like just spines and shit and candles in it. Like,
yeah.
That got wild real fast.
Yeah, it's from Italy. I don't know if I don't know how many there are.
Yeah, it seems like someone just made that, right?
That there was just one.
Okay.
At most, maybe two.
It's like a museum piece or something that somebody made. All right, take that back.
Oh, no,
it's something
like
that somebody
historical.
made that is now in a museum.
Yeah.
Okay. I like some of that stuff, like when you find like the swords that were made for kings that are just like huge and unnecessary.
Yeah, a lot of them were like, actually like ceremonial parade swords.
Exactly, yeah. Parade swords, that's a good way to put it. Jaguars are also a little chunkier because they can swim. Is that like insulation, or is it that they're chunkier and can swim because they're chunkier? That's a weird sentence. Atomic, please elaborate. Because I would think less chunky people are better at swimming. That's my experience.
Probably that they had better buoyancy. Because super skinny people kind of sink to the bottom.
I've had a lot of friends that were swimmers, like in school and swimmers, and they were all just like bean poles.
Yeah.
And I used to be a really good swimmer. I used to swim all the time, and then I got chunky, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah. Big people like me aren't great swimmers because of weight, but we can just kind of float and be fine.
I've been reading Jaws, which I have to say, I prefer the movie to the book. It's one of the few instances. Really? Yeah. The book is strange.
Yeah, because like they don't blow the shark up.
I haven't gotten that far yet. I've been trying to read the last hour of the book for like a month because I keep falling asleep. But I finally got to the dude getting eaten. And it was so passive. They're just like, and then he died, and we went home, and I'm like, the fuck just happened? So yeah, I think the movie did a much better job. The book and the movie are not about the same thing, really, is the weird part about it.
Yeah.
The movie is very much just a sensationalism of like, what if a shark just ate a bunch of people? Whereas the book's like, this downtown cop who has marital issues has to deal with shit, and it's like, okay, great.
Oh, he has marital issues in the book?
Oh yeah, it's weird. It's very weird. I'll talk about it sometime off stream if you want. Put a dent in his helmet. That seems appropriate. Kid, you got real quiet all of a sudden. What just happened? He walked up behind me and then just disappeared. He's over there. He's fine.
You gotta be worried about that when they go quiet.
God, what did he do yesterday? The quiet is louder than the scream. Yeah. Him getting quiet usually means that he has found the toilet paper roll again. Or gotten into something. Or he's climbed up on something. That's the other part. Yesterday, I was making lunch, and I walked out of the room, and then I walked back in the room, and he was standing on the counter, and I was just like, the shit. Like, how did you get on the counter? Leopards tend to be more classical predators, don't have layers of chunk to make sure they don't overheat. Ah. You can just part cat. Yeah, I mean, he was raised by cats, so it doesn't surprise me. I think we're going to call that one there. I think that's a good place to stop. I didn't get to draw his gun, but like, it's a World War I gun, so it looks like this.
It looks like a gun.
It's just a bar. Bar with a pipe. Once again, I can't talk about World War I without making people mad, so. We'll be back on Friday. Your kid is Parquet. Yeah, I just read that, sorry. We have a few more to do on the list, so we'll do that on Friday. I don't know what else we got going on this week. I'm going to try to get a Yeti video out. I think that'll be fun. I want to do a Yeti video. I think it's going to be a weird one, though, because, like, Yetis don't have a lot of cool abilities. So I kind of think it should be like a really simple character build, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I can get that done in a week. We'll find out. But otherwise, I'm going to keep working on the commissions. I'm going to probably go make lunch. It'll probably take me an hour just to hang out with the kid, do lunch, and then put him down for a nap. And then I might be back on the Discord to work on my commission stuff. I want to try to get that done before Friday so I can start working on the video. So yeah, I'll be around hanging out in the Discord. If not, we'll be back tomorrow doing the same thing in the morning. And yeah, that's all I got. Merry Christmas, everybody. Stay happy, stay healthy, keep your dice on the table. Corvus, thanks for hanging out today, and we'll catch you all later. Bye.